Hey designers, let's create this typography animation in After Effects. Let's get started. Take a new composition. I have taken a 1920 by 1080 composition. First of all, let's make a new solid. Go to Layer, New, Solid. Give it any color because we will apply a gradient to it. Now go to Effects and Presets and search for Gradient Ramp. Apply it to this solid layer. Give it the gradient of your choice. I'm going to give it an orange to reddish gradient. The start color will be orange, and the end color will be brown. Adjust the position of these colors. Once you're satisfied with it, let's create a new composition. So, go back to the project and click on the small icon to create a new composition. In this new composition, reduce the height to 400 and press OK. Now take the text tool and write the text here, 2024 business event. Adjust the size and font of the text. Let's adjust the alignment of it and move it a bit away from the left margin. With this layer selected, press P for position, click on the stopwatch next to position, move a few frames forward, about 20 frames, and add a blank keyframe here. Move back to the first frame and move this text downwards like this. Preview the animation. Perfect. Now select both of these keyframes and press F9 to ease them. Go to the graph editor and adjust the graph like this. Now preview the animation. Now go back to the main composition, select the second composition, and drag and drop it onto the timeline. Preview the animation. Good. Select Composition 2 in the project panel and make a duplicate of it by pressing Ctrl+D on the keyboard. Double-click on the duplicated composition, Composition 3, to open it. Here, we are going to change the text to add details about the business event. First, decrease the size of the text. Change the text to include a brief description of the event. Adjust the spacing between the lines in the paragraph and make any other necessary adjustments. If needed, adjust the position animation as well. Now, go back to the main composition, drag and drop Composition 3 onto the timeline, and offset it so it appears after the 2024 business event, typography animation ends. Adjust the position of this description accordingly. Next, let's import a related picture. Import the picture you want to use, then drag and drop it onto the timeline. Since the picture is quite large, press S for scale and scale it down. Adjust the position of the picture within the composition. Now, we will apply a mask to the picture so that only the desired portion is visible. Let's do that. Take the text tool, let's type B, here. This letter will act as a mask for the picture, so increase the size of the text. Increase it even more. And let's give it a bold font. Select Franklin Gothic Heavy Bold Font and ensure the letter is capitalized as ZB. Adjust the position of this letter. Press S for scale and increase the scale a bit more, then adjust its position. Once you have adjusted the position, let's mask the picture inside it. Select the picture, go to the Track Matte options, and change it from No Matte to the B layer. Boom, the picture is now masked inside the letter B. The great thing is that you can change the letter later if you want. Next, let's animate its position. Select the B letter, press P for position. The position animation of B will happen after the description animation is completed. Click on the stopwatch next to position, move a few frames forward, and add a blank keyframe. Go back to the previous keyframe and move the B upwards. Preview the animation. Select both keyframes and press F9 to ease them. Go to the graph editor and adjust the graph accordingly. Preview the animation once again to ensure everything looks good. Now, in case you want to change the letter from B to any other letter, all you have to do is take the text tool and type the new letter you want. Once you do that, you might need to make some adjustments. For example, ensure that the part you want to be visible in the masked area is completely visible. If necessary, adjust the scale. Okay, if the letter C is a bit visible at the top, to adjust it, press U to see the keyframes. Go to the first keyframe and move the letter slightly so that it is invisible at the start. Preview the animation again to ensure everything looks correct. Now, to add a little bit more spice, let's add an abstract background. And import the background. Drag and drop it onto the timeline above the solid layer and adjust its size. Then, change its blending mode from normal to multiply. And you're done. If you found this video helpful, like it, comment on it, and subscribe to Ace Designs.